I want to stay on the NFL theme we started earlier, man. Talk a little bit about tonight's game with the Buccaneers going down to face the Carolina Panthers. Just, man, I don't know about Jameis Winston, Michael. Bruce Arians is a quarterback whisperer, but last week, 20 of 36, 194 yards.
What was his QBR, Jim?
8 or something. He had 3 interceptions, 3 sacks. What else did he have? One touchdown, 3 interceptions, 3 sacks. Quarterback rating, not QBR, quarterback rating, 45.4.
Hey, but the positive side, at least he showed up to the field and played.
Then Ronald Jones didn't have a half bad game last week. 13 carries, 75 yards. He was averaging 5.8 yards a carry. Probably should have used him more.
Yep.
But what I was astounded by was what Richard Sherman, who I thought was totally done. I mean, he was on Mike Evans, and he shut him down, man. 2 catches for 28 yards. Whoa, I didn't know anyone could do that to him.
Right.
Especially a guy coming off 2, Achilles tears. But then Cam really, he didn't really look all that great. I mean, 25 of 38.
One interception, 239 throwing. But what really...
He lost a fumble.
Right.
Sacked 3 times, 72 quarterback rating.
If it wasn't for McCaffrey... He had 128 yards running, 81 receiving, 2 touchdowns. I mean, to lose 30-27. I mean, that's more looking than the Bucs losing 31-17.
Yeah.
But I mean, this game tonight on Thursday Night Football. Right now they're in a weather delay because of lightning, but. I don't know how many people are actually going to be there after the game starts because the weather delay and it just. I don't know why they put these kind of games so beginning of the year just for if they're trying to build up viewership.
They're trying to get every night of the week pretty much with football,
right?
And but this game, you got Gerald McCoy switching teams. Played for first. It was first round pick for the Buccaneers for a number of years and. They let him go due to a high price tag, and Panthers pick him up. And I believe both teams are running a 3-4 now, so something new. Panthers got Luke Kuechly back.
But both quarterbacks.
Did he get a concussion last week?
Yes.
Okay, so is he even playing? Did he pass the protocol? He's out. Don't even know, huh?
Nope. I just know that both quarterbacks have to definitely do a week 2. Better performance than week 1, because it is a televised game. I mean, it is a short week going from Sunday to Thursday. Your whole. I mean, every NFL team is going to watch you now because you're the only game on TV.
Yeah, they didn't have to travel that far. I mean, it's not like they had a long travel going from one coast to the other. But they're the only game in town. They got the whole spotlight. And you got a weather delay. So.
And I'm probably predicting Carolina to win. I believe they're favored by 17 tonight. So.
What about Cam? His shoulder looked. He's still holding the ball a long time. From what I saw last week watching him, he looked like he held the ball a lot.
And then you got to remember he hurt sprained his foot week 3 of preseason. So and Cam Newton he throws his body through the ringer during the season, every year or something. So hopefully he can stay healthy this game. But I'm not gonna tune in. I'll be honest with you. I'll be watching something else.
I'll watch it when it comes back on. I'll definitely be watching it because I love football. But man, I just you just wonder if Cam's ever going to be the same guy, he was. And, when you watch these quarterbacks run now, like Lamar Jackson and some of these guys, and they're nowhere near as big as Cam Newton is. And now you can see it taking its toll on Cam. Because they hit in that league, man. Mm-hmm. They hit hard. And I think he's showing some of the wear and tear from playing, from taking those hits and challenging these, because he's bigger than most of the linebackers.
Right.
There's not any 6'5", 260-pound linebackers out there. So, but you see him and Big Ben, they're just both starting to show the signs of wear and tear. You just, man, if you're a quarterback, don't run. Get down on the ground, slide.
And what do you have to say about, what positive things can you say about the quarterback for the Buccaneers? I mean,
I don't know. I mean, this guy, he just, it doesn't sound like he ever wanted to be the student of the game. It's like he liked being the star in the face of the franchise, but it just didn't seem like he wanted to put in the time to for some of the finer nuances of the game, way Peyton Manning and Dak and a lot of those guys just sit in there and study film. It doesn't seem like that was ever appealing to him.
Right.
And you have to do that. I mean, like Brady and the rest of those guys, you gotta study film. You gotta
do it,
because these guys are so athletic in these leagues, man. You gotta have any kind of advantage you can get, and it takes a lot of studying to find weaknesses. But I don't know, man. This game tonight, it's going to come down to defense. Whether the Bucs defense can slow Cam and Christian down.
I mean,
but you know what? Their record's not all that great when Christian touches the ball 20 times. I mean, it's not like that's a magical number where they have all these wins piled up when he touches the ball 20 times. It's not like that. So
it should be interesting.
I would, when I'm watching, I'm definitely going to be watching Ronald Jones and Christian McCaffrey, because I like watching running backs, and it'll be fun to see.
And if the weather's nasty, they're not going to throw the ball, so definitely be a sloppy running game.
Yeah, defensive backs going to have it hard out there trying to follow those receivers around on that field. But these new fields that they have, man, these things, they drain pretty well. But that's all I've got on this game. Who you predicting? I'm predicting Panthers.
I am too.
I don't know if they're covered just because of I would have predicted them to cover if it wasn't for the weather element. But since that's a big part of it,
It'd probably be a low scoring affair going on. But it's on the NFL Network. It is at a weather delay
for lightning.
For lightning, so you guys definitely have enough time to still tune in and watch the game.
Well, talk some more about the NFL. What do you think about the Falcons coach right now? You think he's feeling some heat after that opener, man? They kind of laid an egg there. What do you think?
I think he is. I think the pressure is actually on Matt Ryan personally.
You think it's more on him than it is on the coach?
Yeah, because he's got to be the one throwing the ball, making completion. I know the coach calls the play, but Matt Ryan last couple of years just hasn't been the Matt Ryan in the past. Boston College player. I mean, he's in the league for a while, but he just last couple of years he just hasn't been there.
Well, it's we talked. When we did our NFL preview, we were talking about the Saints, and neither one of us had them as winning the division. But I remember both of us talking about on paper their talent was there, but to me it always seems to go back to this with me is their offensive line is just not that good.
Mm-hmm.
They're not physical. I remember when they drafted Sam Baker, out of USC, everybody was like, they called him Soft Sam, and I'm like, they never have been that physical. But so I don't know, man. I think the coach may be on the hot seat because like we talked about, everyone thinks they have all this talent.
And they just gave a big old contract to Julio Jones.
Yeah.
And
he didn't have a Julio Jones season last year. But I'm like, I don't know, man. The owner is going to get on the general manager, or the general manager is going to scapegoat the head coach, or the head coach,
or both of them could be gone.
Or the head coach may scapegoat a coordinator to get out of here, but because everybody perceives them as having all this talent that's underachieving, so that's going to be something to keep an eye on this upcoming weeks and see if they can get off the schneid here. See, what are we going to talk about?
We got the Monday Night Football already. The talk going on. The quarterback for the Jets, he's already out with mono.
Man. He's out for maybe what they say could be out 6 to 8 weeks.
Yeah, I mean, if I was a Jet fan, sorry, my friend Gary, your Jets, I don't see it. They've already been hit with the injury bug. Now your quarterback having mono. Having the Browns come in town.
Yeah, Le'Veon Bell, his shoulder was sore. Everybody thought, oh, maybe he's dislocated, but I think he had an MRI and everything's good. You got Odell Beckham Jr. coming back to New York, albeit not facing the Giants, but playing
with
the Jets.
a $200,000 watch. That's
crazy, isn't it? But and he's over there accusing the Jets defensive coordinator of being dirty and all this.
They caused him to hurt his ankle back in the day.
Yeah.
I mean, that's Monday, and we're, Thursday.
Yeah.
So, wait until the other headlines for other games start on Sunday. See how that goes.
What else am I saying? What about the Bills and Giants? Aren't they playing each other this week?
Say that again?
Who are the Bills playing this week?
I have no idea.
Okay. Because I'm reading these headlines here off the NFL. I'm trying to riff with you. And it says Bills and Giants trying to shake also ran. So let's see. We can back that up, right? Buffalo Bills week 2.
The Bills will face off against the Giants on
Yeah.
Sunday at noon.
Okay.
All right.
Stop.
Ready?
Go.